Merrill Memo with Matthew Dickerson from Dubbo Regional Council.
.5 Triple M, as I am joined every other week by the Mayor, Matthew Dickerson. How are you, Matthew?
Oh, it's my pleasure to join you every other week, Matthew.
It's right. Now, tell us about this touch footy. Very exciting news.
It is exciting news. You'd be aware that this year we had a bit of a one-off opportunity to help out New South Wales Touch, but also to really show off whether or not we could host a tournament of that size. Port Macquarie had the tournament for 3 years. It's a 3-year contract that they normally do with New South Wales Touch. And the first 2 years of that 3-year contract were rained out. It got to year 3, and basically people said, we don't think we should go to Port Macquarie because it's going to be rained out again. Of course, you can never know with the weather, but that gave us an opportunity. We put our hand up, got the tournament. We had 187 junior touch football teams here. It was the Junior State Cup Northern Conference we held. We estimate 7,000 people were in Dubbo over those 3 days and $4 million injected into our economy. Fantastic. So the conference has to be decided as to where it goes for the next 3 years. Dubbo put our hand up, put a bid in, and New South Wales Touch have just awarded Dubbo that tournament for the next 3 years. Now, one of the really pleasing things about that was many times different organisations want to bring a tournament to a council area and they just put their hand out and ask the council for money. We took a different approach and we said, we'll make sure that we've got a magnificent area, all the grounds prepared perfectly, we'll help you prepare, but we don't want to pay you any money. So our bid included $0 of council money to go towards New South Wales Touch. Dubbo Touch Association, very keen to have it here. They were very helpful for the tournament this year. They've committed $15,000 cash per year to the tournament, which is a real mark to how well that club is run and how much they want to promote touch football in the area. So they've committed that money. But with that, the combination of no money from council, $15,000 from Dubbo Touch, that was enough to get the tournament. And again, it'll cost council some money. We'll have to do some extra ground preparation. We'll do some extra line marking. So there will be a cost to council, but no cash being handed over for a $4 million injection into the economy. So I think that's really pleasing. So thank you to Dubbo Touch Association for their contribution as well.
Fantastic get, unbelievable. It was a very well run event and everyone loved it and just absorbed into the town so easily. So that's a fantastic get. That is actually unbelievable. Next 3 years,
and I think
$4 million.
I think on the back of that, the community can pat themselves on the back as well, because part of the reason we got it again for the next 3 years was how well the community did welcome all those people here. So just briefly, the dates are next year, the 23rd, 24th and 25th of February. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday in February next year.
All right, that is absolutely fantastic. Now, the decision's been made about the management of our pool.
This was a fairly interesting discussion and debate amongst councillors. We had to first of all decide whether or not we wanted to leave it being managed internally. Many years ago under Dubbo City Council, the pool was managed externally. It was taken back internally after the amalgamation, and all 3 pools in the LGA were managed internally. So the first decision was, yes, we will take it externally. And part of that reason was about $2.7 million we believe will be saved by taking it externally rather than leaving it internally. And then we had to decide who. We put out requests for proposal. We had a number of proposals that came in, and we awarded it to Belgravia Leisure. Now, they're a company that manages about 160 swimming pools across Australia and New Zealand. They manage pools in places like Bathurst and parks nearby, and we think they'll do an exceptional job managing our 3 pools in terms of that ongoing process. Now, that's 5 years they've got the contract for, 2 1-year extensions on that particular contract, but the first 5 years they'll have that contract for.
All right, well, that sounds very interesting, exciting, and let's hope that this management agency does a fantastic job with our pool, because we love our pool, don't we?
Oh, absolutely right. It's amazing how many people use it. After school, go down there for swimming carnivals, not just school swimming carnivals, but regional swimming carnivals are held there at the Dubbo pool at least. But the pools, I remember when I was a kid at school, you'd go to the pool as a real meeting place for people. Even if you didn't want to go and spend all day in the pool, you'd go there as a good place to meet people in summer, obviously. So, yeah, really important in our 3 communities there.
Now, the councillors and people around Dubbo doing the right thing, rolling up their sleeves and giving blood.
Absolutely right. So both the Deputy Mayor, Richard Ivey, and myself were at the Dubbo Blood Donor Centre yesterday, giving blood there, rolling up our sleeves literally to give blood. Now, this is part of a blood drive at the moment from the Dubbo Donor Centre, in fact, donor centres across the state. Now, Dubbo normally goes fairly well. We're 5th last year out of all 21 donor centres in the state, and across the nation, we were 35th out of 537 councils. So that's pretty good. But when you consider, Matho, 11,981 of our residents will need blood at some stage in their lifetime, but only 1,209 people regularly give blood. There's a bit of room there for growth. So we're really going out there and encouraging people, get down there. It doesn't take too long. It takes longer to fill in the questionnaire than it does to actually have the blood. I think I was plugged in to the blood machine for 6 minutes and 21 seconds. So it doesn't take long to actually have the blood extracted. You'll feel a pin prick on your arm, and that's about it. So pretty painless process. And as I said, you've got more questions to fill in than it takes time to actually have the blood extracted. So go down there. It's just there on Darling Street, just near KFC. Easy to get in, make a booking in there and go in and give some blood and contribute to your community.
You know, it's a fantastic idea. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mayor Matthew Dickinson. It is always appreciated. Good
to chat, Matthew, and talk to you in a couple of weeks' time.
Mero Memo with Matthew Dickinson from Dubbo Regional Council.